Vermeer Village incident, the search for Tomas, we have it handled. You just focus on enjoying the ball with your students. It's for the good of everyone, don't you think?
Yeah, less I do, the
Another
better.
month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch my breath.
I'd like to be in your class, if that's possible.
Why?
I've been thinking, maybe I ought to get serious about studying.
Not really what we
So
do.
maybe. My trouble is I'm not imperfect enough. Do you think I could use a few more flaws?
Now that I can teach.
It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance.
Then why should I give it?
I hope that you and your students will choose to participate.
Have you chosen a representative yet? Or... oh my. You haven't, have you?
What a marvelous professor you must be, for all your students to be so concerned.
No need to be
You really
nasty.
think you can find a better dancer than me?
Not really.
If there's no one else you'd rather select, I'm happy to represent
I'm
our
happy
class.
about it? No then.
Are you sure?
On a lighter note, I've heard you've yet to choose a class representative for the White Heron Cup. It's not something stood in, but if no one else wants to do it, then I will shoulder the burden.
Too enthusiastic still.
Wise. Better to choose someone with more charm.
Fourth wall, Hubert. Fourth wall.
Need a representative for our class? Please, anyone but Bernie.
Fine.
Doesn't matter. I don't dance. I might show up for the food, though. Not that it's got anything to do with me, but have you picked someone to represent us for the White Heron Cup yet?
I have bad news for you.
What? You're asking a peasant to dance? You've got some pretty weird ideas.
Strange, but I like it.
Don't make it weird, Sylvain. Here's a status report on how our units are doing. We have a few new people to add to the squad. Sylvain joined the class for some reason. Claude must have bullied Ignatz and Marianne enough to think they belonged in our house, so they'll join the squad as well. And luckily, Ignatz and Marianne qualified for an actual class. So here we have Ignatz the soldier.
I can't believe I did it!
I can't either. And here's Marianne the fighter. Even at her advanced level coming in,
I
she
actually
needed the
passed.
strength boost. As you may have seen in the introduction, this is a special Peril-logue edition of Fire Emblem. We're going to be working through just 2 battles in this
I am
video.
Ferdinand von Eyck.
2 Peril-logues. This one isn't especially difficult and will be about the length of a regular fight, but when we get to the second one, you'll see why this needed a special title. Here, though, we'll be showcasing some special abilities of Ferdinand here, particularly his ability to wantonly murder everything he sees. So the first thing we have to do is go bail out Sighleth, just like these students have to do every day of their existence in Garreg Mach. And we'll start by methodically taking out all the shields without allowing any counterattacks. Caspar can move up, use some magic, not taking advantage of the Thyrsus range for some reason. And then we'll have Edelgard just use the bow to break the last shield, and then we'll be able to do whatever we'd like to attack. So, shields are down. We gave a hand axe to Linhardt here, so he can actually attack from range without that wimpy little bow. We had to take off his bow prowess, so
If only my research had such results.
still avoided strength. Eventually, you're going to need a magic weapon. Hubert, unfortunately, is the only one that can use one right now, but he is rather good with it.
Another skill mastered.
There's Death Blow for Hubert. That'll really help when he has to use physical attacks. Linhardt already mastered Death Blow, and that's what he swapped bow prowess out for. Here's Sighleth getting a crit and still having it be a bad exchange somehow. Now, we really need to get through there to bail him out.
I will not hold back.
And Ferdinand is going to make sure that that happens right away.
Greatness awaits me.
It's already here. You don't even need increased stats.
You're in good form.
Now we'll actually remember we have Thyrsus equipped. Start breaking these shields down. Probably get that one that's furthest away. Then Sighleth can go over, break this one on the far side from the students. Now it should be pretty simple to break that one down. Huck that hand axe, Bernie. Okay, we managed to hit the 68%, just one off from being hilarious,
I'll get it now.
and we get Armored Blow. So now we can just shoot at it however we want, take some punches, get in the bolt axe, and it should go down with one more hit, but we didn't have another hit this turn. So who gets the kill? We'll bring in Yuri to make his first attack of the fight. And he gets the kill. So now we need to start worrying about this next wolf. Again, we'll need to just break things down from a safe distance first. And now it'll be stunned for every other hit on its shields. Edelgard can move in and break that one. Then Bernadetta can make some good use of that hand axe again. One more shield, and Linhardt can take care of it. Well, hopefully. 64, good enough. And shields are down. So here comes Hubert with a conventional weapon. And it has only one health bar remaining. So now it can counterattack, so we'll start off with an attack from Caspar. Then Ferdinand can attack from outside its range as well. Just get a curved shot off with the mini bow. You won't get the crit to claim every kill. Doesn't want to show off, you know.
Stay focused.
Sighleth has a curved shot going on as well, so he can do this without getting hit. And he'll end up on the heal tile. And then Bernie can finish things out here with just a Wrath Strike out of the Iron Sword. No problem for Bernie. Now we just move up in anticipation of reinforcements. So here come some birds. And a wolf. Dorothea went over to get that chest.
This is bad. We'll be caught from both sides.
We need a plan to have Dorothea not die. She'll try to drag this wolf a little closer to us so we might be able to break down its shields. Then she can move a few spaces over, be closer to the group.
Stay focused.
Hopefully we can stun all of these with strategic gambit placement. Resonant Flames should take out one of them for the turn and break down a lot of shields on the other. Get a cool mithril there. Now we just need to break down these shields.
I'll find their weakness.
Well-placed gambit from Linhardt to make that happen. More mithril, awesome. So a gambit here will ensure Dorothea's safety. would have preferred to Voltax there, but no one else would have been able to hit that last shield, and then Dorothea would have died. Caspar can attack from over here, so that's where he'll go. Getting some chip damage in, move up with Ferdinand. His bow will be really useful. More birds closing in. You're just left with these two. Should be pretty simple to finish things off. So take out this health bar with Caspar. Then Ferdinand will be able to exploit that bow weakness that these birds have.
The splendor of nobility.
Isn't content to barely not kill it, and instead gets massive overkill.
Just like that.
That's what we like, indeed. So let's see. Edelgard can move up here and attack this with the bow. I think that's her strongest attack option right now. Well, hold on. This is effective against monsters, so never mind that. That'll do. Bernie shouldn't take too much damage when getting countered, so she can get in with a smash and be fine. She's fine. Now, Hubert doesn't want to get counterattacked like Bernie, so he'll use Voltax with safe range. Now it should be simple enough to take care of. We have Dorothea with the Blessed Lance. Here we go. Good enough. Now we still have this bird to deal with. We'll start with just some wind for Petra. She remembers how to deal 5 damage, but does 54. Now, Sighleth can use an iron bow. Take it down to pretty killable range. And we'll just have Yuri punch it out of the sky. Be really serious about it.
Amazing.
Linhardt very impressed by any display of bloodlust. Edelgard should come out okay here. Her defense is pretty high. Those birds going that way for some reason. Well, that's probably the reason.
The hawks are still coming. Perhaps we should see to those before we deal with the beast.
If you have a different strategy in mind, Edelgard. Okay, how do we do this? Probably need some gambits to narrow the range of what can attack us. So, Ferdinand can use Assault Troop to take out half the shields on these. Okay, that worked. Now we have the other half of the shields. Do we have a gambit that can hit from Caspar? Oh, 100% from a Caspar gambit. I'll take that.
We'll work together. Bring in the smarts.
Got 3 mithril out of that. Wow. Okay, and then Edelgard can totally show off with her fancy New Game Plus gambit. Collect some more mithril. And now Linhardt, can he actually just... Okay, he can take out that last shield by winning a coin flip with the hand axe. So now we don't have to worry about those birds for the moment. Let's see. And Petra can also get 100% hit with a gambit
I created a
and make the
plan.
wolf a non-issue. Bernadetta can do some decent damage to either one. Let's focus on the bird.
What did I expect?
Dorothea still has the Blessed Lance. And can get a kill with 90. I'll take it.
Not quite what I was after.
It's good you can recognize that. Okay, so we have these birds over here that we can shoot with a bow. Seems pretty obvious that we should do that. And we get to an important level 20.
We must all
An
do our
actual
part.
good level 20 that accentuates what you're supposed to be doing. That's out of character. Hubert. Just with the sword, you take this one down, or at least that health bar. So we are left with Yuri, who's going to punch a wolf. It's just a hobby he has.
I'll never be satisfied.
You should be with that, though, and then maybe you do it again. Ferdinand fears no fear. Okay, so there's still kind of a lot of monsters chilling out here, but a lot of them had their health bars broken. Yuri has a wave attack that he can hit these with.
You know what to do. I'm a quick study.
So that one is out of the fight for a turn. We will want to try and get some actual kills here, but we would also prefer to not have anyone get picked off. So let's see what we have left after we disable these two active ones. So we do need to get some more hits on that other bird. Linhardt, how much progress can you make? Getting a crit here would, I think, take it down if this was attacked. Of course we don't. The one time, Linhardt, that you don't want to get a crit. Okay, Petra's going to have to help you out here. She doesn't get a crit either. That bird got real lucky. And we did not. Wow. That is not how you level Ignots. Do not take lessons from that. And Sighleth can take down more than half of this one's HP. That should simplify things for Hubert. Yeah, just a rat strike will be good enough. Melodramatic cry there. And now we can focus on these shields again. So let's use just a bow, getting a little extra damage. A lot of extra damage, never mind. Bernie, we've still got to deal with this wolf. This crest activation is really helpful. Edelgard should be able to take the wolf down now. Yeah, real easy. And Ferdinand. Ferdinand will be able to break that last shield. Don't even need to use the effective bow to take down the health bar as well. Big Beast marches on. And we just have these last two birds to deal with. So let's take out this health bar with Bernie. And then it's just a matter of shooting them down. Caspar. Fried the turkey over here. Ferdinand now doesn't even need to get a crit. And he doesn't. Just the necessary amount of pain brought down on the wildlife. Sighleth will get us started here. And can Dorothea get the kill? Yes, actually. Good job, Dorothea. And Bernie's been scratched up a little, so let's have Edelgard fix that.
That really helped.
One step at a time.
I'll take that step. Maybe get some more steps like that. Okay, just the big one left. So we'll move up and let it come to us. Ferdinand again knows no fear. And we'll get that first crack in the armor going. Still have some big gambits left, so here's Hubert with ashes and dust.
Great pain awaits you.
That should simplify things. Just 2 more hits and the shields are completely down. So let's have Caspar hit this far one.
I'm just getting started.
Accuracy's not bad, I guess.
Not worth the risk.
And Ferdinand got a little beat up, but it can't retaliate, so he's fine being in range. Now shields are down, and everyone else can do whatever they need to. So Edelgard will get us started with Seraphim, with the crest activation for style points. Fury does not care and will take down a whole health bar by himself. Petra can't quite get there.
No hesitation.
Sighleth can't quite either with all these critical hits, so it's left to Bernie to finish things off with her Executioner's Axe.
I can improve too, you know.
Not that much, though.
Our work is done. My, things did not go as
That
planned.
sums up the whole series. Now here is why we had to make a special designation of Peril-logue edition. This was brutal.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
So we'll start all the different segments. For those that aren't familiar with this
You are
map,
nothing.
everyone is separated into their own little sections of the map, and you have to fight your way through to reunite the party to some extent. We saw Ferdinand could bail himself out of any jam,
As you wish.
but we've got to get Linhardt and Hubert to join up with him so that we can deal with the next waves. So Linhardt and Hubert are able to take out one of those
I will
archers, so
prevail.
they'll be fine through the next round. Edelgard is up against a bunch of magic users, and her resistance is high enough that she'll be completely fine. Over here, unfortunately, Caspar is a total glass cannon at the moment, so getting hit by anything will kill him. So we have to position Bernadetta so she can tank everything, including the magic, and have Caspar stay out of range. He can handle one bow strike, so he'll try to keep these two where they are, and it works.
Let's put this to the test.
We are really testing this. We'll see if we can actually live. Okay, so third member of the party over here is Petra. I don't
I will get
think
the
she can
victory.
quite make it to participate. She can draw out one of these armor knights. Over here we have Balthus, Happy, and Sighleth. Balthus can man the ballista. and start chipping down some of the archers and mages down
Stay
there.
focused.
We'll count on Sighleth to draw some attention and start working these units down. And Happy will be there to heal Sighleth. So normally, any magic attack would just instantly end an Armor Knight, but Bernie is special. Bernie can take it. Caspar takes the one attack that he can take.
Easy.
And we'll let this one just die by attacking Bernadetta. Let that be a lesson to us all. Petra doesn't quite get rid of that one. That could be an issue. Hubert tanks a bow strike. And Edelgard just demonstrates why you don't come at her in Enbar. They never learn. We don't either, really, I suppose. Ferdinand will get involved, a straight up brawl with this brawler, and win, despite being an archer.
Let the lesson begin.
Sighleth, you're not going to put up with that.
A chance to grow.
Balthus can take a hit. Probably can't take two, but he can take one. Good dodge from Sighleth there.
Still raring to go.
Let's start over here with Bernie, Caspar, and Petra. Caspar can finish that archer, so he should live through this round. We'll need to make sure that Bernie can block access to Caspar. Petra probably just want to finish this one off. Okay, good.
My heart is full of victory.
That one goes down. So Bernie will have to use a healing item to live through the next cycle of attacks. Linhardt can probably just punch this out, no problem. There we go. Didn't even break
Victory.
the single animation cycle. Excellent.
I will prevail.
Edelgard can probably just stand here and soak up magic attacks. Which weapon should she use? Probably just keep the bow equipped and off one of these. Crest activation gets a little bit of health.
How was that?
Sure, pal.
And Balthus can shoot here, and then Happy can maybe finish it.
Well, that blood and sweat was worth it.
Was it for a point of dex?
I've still got room to grow.
You really do, buddy.
Stay focused.
So we'll back up a bit. Sighleth, I guess, is going to have to
No
get this
hesitation.
kill. And
As expected.
totally overdoes it.
Noted. Never end up on your bad side.
Good lesson to draw from Happy. So she has Physic, making her way better at healing than our normal healers,
Could have been better.
and gets a
could have
good
been worse.
level out of it. We're learning some things about the
I am
value
Ferdinand
of
von
violence. Ferdinand does not care about this petty little intruder,
Only a fool challenges me.
and we'll dispatch it post-haste, triggering the next
What's
wave
the goal?
of reinforcements.
Treasure? Damn it, we've got to get there first.
Okay, Bernie can take that, no problem. What do we have here? Zero?
Not so fast.
0 versus 0. I like it. Gotta get the double 0 in, that's how you optimize things.
Got it?
I'm pretty much perfect.
Are you? With plus 5 HP? It makes sense that he'd be perfect before we train him. Edelgard gets
Now
another
you know your
kill
limits.
from the mages flailing at her. Good dodge. couldn't dodge that one, so now we are at risk of dying. Okay, we'll need some help here. So let's get rid of that mage. It's putting out a lot of damage. Sighleth should be able to kill it now, no problem. Here we go with Thunder.
Should I have held back?
And we get a little bit of health back. That could actually be relevant.
I'll try even harder next
Ignatz
time.
actually knows what he's doing since he hasn't been with us that long.
Thank you.
We'll heal up with Happy. So we should be stable over there. Let's have Petra just off this.
I will not be stopping.
Petra's total beast against armored units. And we can start trying to work this down. I think we have enough HP to safely do this. So she'll live through the enemy phase. We can move Caspar up a tiny bit. We don't want to trigger the reinforcements yet. He can chip in some damage. So now back with Ferdinand, dealing with enemies that have pass. So we'll need to lock these in place to protect Hubert and Linhardt. Ferdinand doesn't care about anything, so if it attacks him, we're good. Now, Edelgard can move up and draw some more enemies into her little standing area of death. She's fine. She's fine. Don't worry about it. Edelgard can sap a little HP back with Nosferatu equipped. Now, that was a lot of HP that she got back. Really clutch dodges from Sighleth here, and he gets Poison Strike.
Victory is assured.
Then Ferdinand does not care. He will just off you.
Always getting stronger.
Literally getting stronger and not much else. It's all you need. Ferdinand, unstoppable. Okay. Now, unfortunately, if we move Caspar too far, he'll trigger the reinforcements and then just like die. So we have to be really careful how we approach this. So it looks like Birdie can get the kill here, or not. They can get a literal miracle. Very frustrating. We'll have to find a different way to do that. So let's go visit Ferdinand, who can do everything right on the first try. Linhardt can then finish this off 100%, avoiding potential wrath on that enemy. Can Hubert get rid of this one? How good is the Voltax against it? 61% is not great odds. So the Wrath Strike won't work either. 85%'s fine. There we go.
For Lady Edelgard.
Okay, up to 20 with Hubert. Getting more magic so that Voltax is going to continue to be effective.
I will prevail.
So we should be able to just get rid of this. So the Lance is not looking too hot. Maybe if we combat art it. Yeah, those are fine enough odds. And we even get the crest for a little bit of HP sapping. Now we'll go back here, try to figure out what to do with this. Petra can just chip in a little bit of damage. And, oh, Ash, that's adorable. You think you're helping.
Sure, pal.
Balthus, can you make a meaningful contribution? I think this will actually matter. And we'll run him up this way so we can join the rest of the party. Okay, Steel Lance will finish this off so we can conserve some magic uses. And Happy can move up here and heal Balthus.
Oh yeah.
Great dodge from Bernadetta. That's really unexpected.
You're weak.
Edelgard continues to take no damage from anything. And now they just spawn apropos of nothing.
All this fighting is ruining our business.
What business is that exactly? I wasn't clear.
Gotta pay the toll if you want to pass. The blood toll.
Do you think the voice actor's proud of that line? Or the writers?
You're not going anywhere. Can't leave any witnesses alive.
We didn't see anything. We got here after whatever happened.
They're fighting back! Don't let them get away!
This is a lot of
Still raring to
stuff. So that wave down there, very dangerous to Caspar. So he has to get out of the way. And
Caution is
Petra should be able to finish this off after Caspar weakened it. So crit helps, make sure she doesn't lose any more HP. And we'll have to use our healing items on Bernie. So we can have Sighleth use the ballista there. Edelgard, I think, will actually take damage from some of these attacks, so she has to back up and equip Nosferatu so that she doesn't take too much on enemy phase. Alright, so we'll have the Ferdy boys move up in the little squad formation and see if we can pick off just a couple of these units so we don't have to deal with like 20 at once. Ferdinand wasting no time and just getting rid of it immediately and taking no damage. Edelgard still taking nothing. Just a lot of stuff. A lot. Like, make the enemy phase last forever, a lot of stuff. Good crest activation from Bernie, as she takes no damage. Can really soak up these brawlers. Not really dealing that much out in response, though. Okay, there's some actual damage on Edelgard that she immediately heals back.
Now!
This could be a problem. And isn't, so never mind. Happy getting attacked is not great. So she is now on the brink of death. Here's the problem for Edelgard. I don't know why that archer decided to get in counterattack range, but now she's actually taking damage and could be in trouble. Where do we go from here? Sighleth can try to make it so we can off this guy. So Balthus can help Edelgard out a little bit. And should he move? No, he should probably just stay there. And then Happy... can she kill this guy? Yes, she just barely can. Good enough.
That's what you get.
Back over on the other side of the map, we need to get Caspar in a position where he won't die. I think we'll have to take advantage of Impregnable Wall here, given that our attacks aren't all that powerful.
Thanks for helping.
We'll heal Caspar up. And then we'll have Bernadetta make sure that nobody dies.
I thank you.
Okay, here, if anyone is going to tank some hits, it has to be Ferdinand, so we'll move him up so he's only taking one attack. rather than all of them. Edelgard will hopefully be able to get rid of this archer. That should save her some HP on enemy phase. And we get Cavaliers coming down to deal 1 damage to Bernie.
Is that all?
See more of this. Get to make sure you know all of Edelgard's voice lines for no damage. Ferdinand actually takes a hit, so now he loses some of his dodge bonus. And now we have Ferdinand, Hubert, and Linhardt against the world. Bernie has built up the impregnable wall there, so everyone should be good through these attacks. And now this group's gonna turn around and come after us. Edelgard actually taking damage from magic, that's not good. Okay, just an equivalent damage exchange there. We'll start over here with the Bernie, Caspar, Petra group. Petra is the real damage output member of this group, so she can just get rid of this straight away.
Frigid pride. I am greater now.
That's something you're not supposed to do.
Put me in there.
So we have to move back here. We can have Caspar put out a little bit of damage, but I think these physical attacks will kill either him or Petra. So if Bernie can kill this Cavalier, then I think we can just leave them where they are. So a combat art is probably the best way to ensure it works. Here we go with the Wrath Strike. Good enough.
Stay focused.
I think we'll need to use a Gambit here. Sighleth's only Gambit use, but we need to bail ourselves out.
As expected.
And this seems to be the way to do it. Happy is in trouble. Happy is in some serious trouble. Not quite sure how we're going to fix that. Balthus will help Edelgard out, who is also in some dire straits. But she can get rid of the only thing that can hurt her, so she's fine. Now we have this issue of Happy. That guy can easily kill her with no pushback. Let's get Sighleth into a position where his counterattack will kill that, and just hope he lives.
I can fight through anything.
Ferdinand can fight through anything, I believe him, but he should probably use a concoction to make sure. And pull back to the forest. And hopefully you won't get hit by too much. Hubert's going to need to borrow that last concoction. Thank you, Ferdinand.
This situation is hard to put into words.
Hubert did have to take a handout from Ferdinand and is now part of the Ferdy boys. Linhardt, just run. Run, my dude. Edelgard's still fine. She has just soloed a huge number of units. Sighleth manages to live through that, so he should be okay. Hubert gets a good double, but is at an unsafe amount of HP. Linhardt also tanks one attack, that is his quota. Please dodge, thank you, Ferdinand. Okay, now we have a massive wave heading toward the Bernie group.
So obvious.
The crest misses, but the initial attack is fine. Good.
As
We're
expected.
fine. Bernie continuing to steadily lose a little bit of health. So now we have people coming from both sides up there. Let's see if we can just get this group in the clear. Happy can take this mage out.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
Sighleth, can you take care of this? Yes, Bolganone is good enough. And even gets a little
Each
bit of
battle, a
HP back
chance to
from the
grow.
crest. I like it. Now we need Balthus to do something right for once. Can he pull it off? Please make this happen. 79%. Is it good enough? It is. All right.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
Turn to your post, Balthus. Now, Edelgard, don't think is taking any damage yet, so she can just use Nosferatu to heal herself a little while this guy flails at her.
I'd like to take it easy.
Linhardt, we need to be careful about how we do this. Make sure you kill this.
I guess I have to.
Well, made extra sure.
Enjoy it. Keep up the momentum. As
Ferdinand
you
very
wish.
impressed by Linhardt's bloodlust, as is everyone. You have to smash with the bolt axe to be safe here,
For Lady
unfortunately.
Edelgard.
Gonna need to find some
I
arcane
am
crystals
Ferdinand
somewhere.
von Eyre.
Ferdinand, knowing no
This
fear,
was beneath me.
will draw out these axe users
Caution
in the
is
forest. I think Petra can one-shot these, so she'll do that.
I will not be stopping.
I'll stick with it.
Yeah, apparently. Next up,
Put me in there.
Caspar can help Bernie out a little. If we can get rid of that Cavalier, I think we're in a better position. So that should put Bernie in a position where she can eliminate it. Yep, 100%. Let's go.
Got him!
How much HP will we get back? Got the crest, so we got a pretty significant amount. Ferdinand fails the dodge there, but doesn't get doubled, so he's good. Nothing accomplished here. Okay, now Caspar can just finish this off.
Right makes might, right?
Good job, Caspar. So we'll just move around here, have Petra do some healing on Bernadetta.
So this is how it's done.
It is indeed. You can learn a lot from Petra. Now, Hubert, official Ferdy boy, will try to help Ferdinand out of this situation. Or, well, we'll have Balthus finish it off. Balthus is an honorary Ferdy boy as a result of that contribution. And that's the difference between honorary and real membership. Get in a little more healing with Happy. Crest activation's being really helpful here.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, good enough for me too. Edelgard can move up and be pretty safe using Nosferatu here.
I'm getting closer.
I think Ferdy will be safe in that forest. We'll just wait with Linhardt so we get some HP back. Yeah, that was never going to do anything to Ferdinand. Edelgard takes that attack and gets a lot of it back. heal tile helps us out with Petra. We can move forward, deal some significant damage without taking a ton in return. So I think that's a good start to this confrontation. Caspar can attack without getting countered. So if Bernie can kill this, then she should be okay. But I think she'd die from the other mage, so we'll just build up a wall.
Appreciate it.
Ashes and dust can help us out of this.
That might be useful. My plan is flawless.
Got the 90% hit. So we should be able to pick things off over there in a second. Sighleth can get rid of this.
You fought well. I'm not setting a very good
You
example.
never were. Don't really need to tell us anymore.
It's fun when you know what you're doing.
No need to rub it in, Ignatz. Okay, throw down another physic on Edelgard.
A great help. All that work good
Oh, and
off.
we get the ability to use miracles. Linhardt can pick off this archer, one of their more dangerous units.
I'd rather be napping.
And now this should be pretty simple to work through. We'll just get off that little mini bow shot.
Only a fool challenges me.
Truly. Bernie not doing so hot against these mages. But Caspar's fine with the wall built up. Back over here, we should be able to finish these if we have the Gambit help us out.
I created a plan.
Thanks to the Black Eagle bracelet, Petra's able to make this work. So, will we be able to finish these off? We need to be in a very particular position.
Can I go now?
Bernadetta makes that work, and Caspar can back up to the heal tile and attack here. So now Bernie will be fine because it has to attack Petra. Seraphim here will get rid of that rogue.
Now you know your limits.
And now anyone should be able to take this out. We'll move Ferdinand up to start attacking this other unit, and then maybe Linhardt will be able to finish it. Move on up Linhardt. 93. Okay, we can get two 93s in a row, right? Oh, we can get a 93 and a 13.
And I didn't even enjoy it. I can't wait to challenge
Ferdinand enjoyed it. Move on up next to Edelgard. No, we want to be on the other side, keep moving toward the action. 100% hits from the sword.
You could have at least
Awesome.
tried.
So we'll move up here to finish the turnout. And we're just left with this. That doesn't quite die from Petra's counterattack. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Bernie can handle this. Yeah, no need to fear
I
the
thought I was dead.
54 damage you would have taken if you didn't kill it.
What did I expect?
Still got some strength though. Look on the bright side.
This is what a real man
It looks like 3 stats. Okay, get in a little healing with Edelgard, so Ferdinand is in top condition.
It's a long
Wow,
road.
healing really working out for Edelgard's level ups. Now we have to draw out the boss of the
It's
map.
not over?
So we will actually pull their aggro with Caspar. using that siege weapon.
I'll deal with you.
Bernie manages to tank a crit from a hero's relic, or something like it. Astonishing that we lived.
Put me in
Caspar will once again fire off the fire orb. Hopefully make it easier to kill these attendants before we spawn a monster. Linhardt can take this down easy.
Huh. Victory.
Now we need to kill this other one. Petra, it's not a great damage exchange, but we're fine. Oh, Ash, that's adorable. Now, can Bernie end this? Yeah, she can put out a pretty good amount of damage. Again, ignoring
Am I done
the 62 damage that would have killed her if she missed. Now, Balthus can move in and spawn the monster.
Read my... Can you? Yeah.
Get out of the way, Balthus. And here it is.
Yikes.
That's it, all right.
As you wish.
Now, we do have an Ashes and Dust left. That'll be really helpful in breaking down the shields and getting in some pretty good damage. Now, do we have people in position to take all these shields out? We have another assault troop to hit 2 of them.
Make them tremble.
And now Sighleth can break the last one and we'll be fine. Use the bow. Excellent.
I still have much to learn.
I'm getting better.
Not at much that's relevant, though. Now you're fitting in. Okay, Edelgard can move up and hopefully participate. Next turn, we still have 2 health bars to work through, and it can now attack us. So Ferdinand will get in a huge chunk of that, but we still need to spend another attack taking the rest of it down. Caspar can do that from extremely long range, given he's developed some cowardice.
Pretty good, don't you think?
I don't. I really do not. Now, we can get off this super effective shot. Okay, we don't hit the 30% crit. We should still be fine. Have 55 more damage to deal. Bolt axe can be from a safe distance. Get 18 more. 37 damage to go. Who can help us out? Bernie will live with a 0% crit chance from the monster, so this is safe. Now, Linhardt can fulfill his destiny.
Yes, I
Yes.
have to. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
Bring the pain, Linhardt. Level 20.
If only my research had such results.
Speedy?
Nice work.
Everyone loves it when Linhardt brings the pain.
Of course. This whole mess happened because somebody wanted to get their mitts on a relic.
My bad. That's all for this episode. Thanks as always for watching, and I wanted to give a quick thank you to everyone for supporting the channel through its first 100 subscribers. Your support means so much in helping me get through the rest of these. As always, if you have thoughts on choices coming up in the game, reach out to me in the comments or on Twitter at Fire Emblem. See you all next time.